an attendance, if that makes sense.
You guys know what 7 directs is? Pastor Willie, you know 7 directs?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
Jen, I have a question for you,
Yeah.
right? So when you have your list of people, when do you start making that list? I mean, obviously the teammates are the teammates. So when do you start writing down who your teammates have coming to Saturday training? Because that's, I mean, what you say, 85, 94 people you have written down or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, so I write down number 1 to 94 because that's what can fit on my
Right.
page.
Okay.
So in my mind, I know I have to fill out. It's like a mind trick to me. I just got to fill it out and make sure we fill out throughout the week. On Telegram, this is why Telegram's important, right? I don't have to ask everyone every day how much you got coming to training. I can see on Telegram, and if I don't see,
repeat that part one more time.
I don't have to ask our teammates how many you got to training on Saturday morning every day. I definitely ask Friday, but I don't have to ask because I see it on Telegram. So there's a search button where I can search Saturday, and every teammate, like SAT or Saturday full out, I can search it and be like, oh, this person invited this. And so if I don't, once Wednesday comes, just like with QAs, once
Right.
Wednesday, and I don't see this filled out at least more than halfway, I'm contacting the people that don't have attendance pending. So I'm texting them, hey, yo, how many new teammates you got for Saturday? It's Wednesday, right? So guess what? It's funny how people are. They're not going to answer me immediately. They're going to give themselves time to invite somebody.
Invite people. Yeah.
Answer, right? Because just like me, if I don't have a growing attendance, Shaq's going to get on me. So our teammates know if you don't grow from that last week, I'm going to get on you because you told me you wanted XYZ of a goal accomplished. If you didn't have any goals, I'm not going to get on you. I don't, I'm only talking to the teammates that actually said they wanted XYZ and they can't get it where they are, right? So not everyone gets coached the same way. It's only the people that are serious. They said they have big goals. They said it's a 10 out of 10. They said in field training, and in the fast start meeting that 10 out of 10, these are my goals. And I am not able to, it's guaranteed I'm not able to reach these in my job.
Right.
You just told me it's a guarantee. You can't reach it at your job. So you got to be in training. You just told me it's a guarantee you can't reach it at your job, but these are 10 out of 10. So now I get to coach you. You just gave me permission also to push you. As far as making their oh wait, so I think that's all you asked, right? Attendance list. So yeah, so we invite throughout the week, just like we book QAs throughout the week. But Friday, I definitely am like, hey, what's your attendance for tomorrow? Right? I don't want a number. I want to know who's showing up, right? Who you got?
Yeah.
Val sent me her attendance without me having to ask her yesterday, right? Once she confirmed by the end of Friday, she's like, hey, she just sent me a picture. That's it. That's her attendance. And she Val had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. She had, for what I counted, she had 22 pending. She had invites. And invites, Willie, are people that actually said, yes, I'm coming. They're not, hey, I invited you and let me think about it. Invites are people that said, yes, they're coming. They give you the word you're coming. So out of the people that said, yes, they're coming, you can expect 50% of that to show up. And the more percentage those are of teammates, the more likely your ratios will be better. Because new people always are going to reach 50%. But yeah, she had 22 pending that I counted, and she had 14 show. Not bad, right?
That's really good. That's really good. All right, Gabrielle said, Mama V just listed them. She listed the 7 fundamentals of Hector, 7 fundamentals of Primerica. And then you said, do you count your guests? So you just answered that. Good questions, y'all. And we'll go over the 7 fundamentals. You guys know them. I mean, obviously you can see that that's right. This is stuff that we go over, but that's what you should master. It's so important. And once you have that down, it's like riding a bike. Right? But just because you know and master them doesn't mean anything if you're not putting the people in the funnel to teach them the fundamentals. That's the part, right? Jen has the group, the core group of people who are doing this, you know what I'm saying? And we have a core group of people, and Shaq has a core group of people, and Samir has it. You see what I'm saying? Who are actually doing this to make something come into fruition, right? That's the important part. Really good questions. Anybody else have a question? We're at 10:42, so we have time. This is really good. Y'all better ask questions.
Yeah. CEO and Cheryl. I didn't learn appointments, from anybody else better than Shay. So if y'all need to make money, this is the girl right here.
Yeah, see, because the setting appointments part, like Jen said, so when T and I came in, we were the only people that had kids in the hierarchy. Nobody had children. We only had Ty at the time. So when we came in, it was a bunch of single people just recruiting. But here's the thing. Shaq was so on fire and Brett Burks was so on fire about learning this business. It was so attractive. You understand that? Like they sought out leaders. They went to different hierarchies and offices to learn premium, to learn licensing, to learn how to make money. I'll never forget, Shaq got called out one time because we had a bunch of people and he didn't really make any money. Bruce called him out. That was it. No longer. After that one time he got called out, he did what he needed to do to learn how to make money because they were young and single at the time, living at home, like he just said when he opened up, right? Living with his parents. So, the making money part, it was there, but not there. When T and I came, we have no family in Virginia. We were struggling financially. So it was like, okay, the recruiting is great, but the making money part was what was on our mind. So setting appointments came, I need to get in front of people. So I did what I had to do to get in front of people. So naturally, that's what it was. And then later on, which is not the right way, you should learn how to do everything at one time, move all fronts forward, okay? We learned that having a quality recruit taking you in the field is just as good as you going out by yourself, if not better. Why? Because now you're duplicating oneself. Now you have freedom like Shaq. Now you have freedom like Bruce. That's what it's about. Now, naturally, when you come in, obviously, you want to stay in business until you build a business, because if you don't have a business built and you're not making money, you're not going to stay. I don't care how great these products are. If you're not making money, you're going to quit. Jen and I were talking about this yesterday. Most people put a Band-Aid, go get a job. Next thing you know, they wither away from Primerica, which is not smart. Oh, I'm going to go get a job because I'm not making money. No. I'm not saying don't go get a job, but don't wither away from Primerica. Learn the business. Learn it while you have your job. And then when you make money, save enough money so you can quit your job, right? Then you have this thing down. A lot of people leave because they're not making money. Then they go on the job that they don't even like, that they can't stand. It's not paying them what they're worth. And they step away from a great opportunity because of the no's, and they don't learn it and all like it's going to happen tomorrow. It's a marathon. So for T and I, it was like, we got to make money. So when I heard Bill Whittle, that's where I got it from. Bill Whittle. Bill Whittle is the man. SoundCloud, look him up. He said, you got to stay in business until you build a business, meaning you have to make money. So that is the reason when we came in, we didn't have that mindset, but it was like, we got to make money. This is a great opportunity. We got to make money. That's where that came from. So for you all, it's the same thing. Don't neglect recruiting. Learn recruiting while you're staying in business, right? We didn't do that. You understand? So that was a weakness that we had to strengthen, right? We didn't move all fronts forward. So that's why this is good, because we're talking about getting paid through training and building together, not let's do this first and then we're going to do this and then I don't know why people separate recruiting and go on appointments. Okay, I got to go find recruits. No. You got to go find recruits, take them on appointments, get them licensed and promote them. It's all together. It's bundled together like a whole life policy, right? It's all together. But this is a good bundle. You don't separate. I'm going to go recruit. Okay, now I'm going on appointments. Okay, now no. It's a package deal. When I recruit Gabby, we're gonna move all fronts forward while you're studying for your exam, while you're building a team, while you're going on appointments. We're doing all of it together. And you can keep your job. However, don't neglect this part, the Primerica business. I tell people when I sit down with them, the time you spend on social media, you could spend doing Primerica and have your job, and you can make $1,500 a month part-time. Marin, $2,000 in a week. Single mom, 2,000 in a week? Where do they do that at? Primerica, that's where. She probably went on what? She probably got 4 apps, maybe, give or take.
Yeah, she got
Right?
she got a little bit more than 4 apps. Yep.
So what? 6 hours, let's say. And I know it wasn't 6 hours, but let's just say 6 hours. Come on, y'all. This is what you have your hand on, and people quit and wither away to go on the job for 40 hours, making $2,000 a month. And she did it in a week in 6 to 8 hours, let's just say, which we know it wasn't that. Come on. Why wouldn't you want to learn this? That's what I was telling Jen. Why would we leave this to ever go back to a job? Ever? You could drop me anywhere in the States and I'm going to build it. I'm going to do what I have to do.
Mama V has a question.
Anyone who got a question? The end to get soloists on their own. What is the process to implement that? The end is to get the soloists on their own. What is the process to that?
Okay, just like we do recruits, we got a process to bring them through. Once that we get them and they go on appointments and everything, we get to the next step. And we say, okay, go fly. Go.
Well, it's the same thing I did with you. It's a transition. What did I do with you?
Yeah.
What did I do with you before I let you fly? But before I cut the cord, what was I doing?
You did the presentations in front of me, and then you had me do different slides, and then just
together. That's it.
On my own.
That's the process.
Okay.
And when you see they can do it and overcome an objection, and they can start collecting data, collecting the banking, then you know they're ready. You can't coddle them forever, right? Gabby has set an appointment. She'll send me the Zoom information. Now I've gotten to the point where sometimes I don't even jump on because she got it. She doesn't want me to, but she has it. It's like, go fly, baby, go, little birdie, go, little eagle, go. And see, she's shaking her head. No, but she has it. Mm-hmm. So you have to, boop, boop. Sophia, how many appointments did Sophia go on before Shaq cut her? 3. Are you kidding? $200,000 earner, gets a fat trade every other week. 3. She went on 3 appointments. You understand? 3, y'all. 3. She's a $200,000 earner in Primerica. She went on 3 training appointments with Shaquille. And people cry. Come on, are you kidding me? It's the same thing over and over and over. And now we have YouTube where you can go online and listen to Amazing Jen go on referrals. Listen to, Shondell and Josh do a phenomenal job on. It's there. You can literally go look at YouTube and study. There's no reason why people can't go fly and move out faster in today's Primerica. No reason. So that's it. You start letting them do slides. You start helping them. Now they're doing it on their own. Right? And then eventually you just let them go. You let them go. We coddle too long. Mm-hmm. I don't, Jen, is that your process? What's your process?
Yeah, the same thing. I was just going to ask Mama V, did Shay constructively criticize you and give you adjustments to make, like little adjustments?
We had long rides. So yes, she asked me questions all the way through. She talked to me. Yes, we had some rides. We went to, because we was, wasn't Zoom. We used Zoom, but we didn't use it that often. So we had long rides. She always talked to me, asked me questions. So it got me through the process of knowing what I need to do. It didn't bother me. All the time it bothered me when I had somebody where it was a scary person I was scared to sit in front of. And then I would call her and say, can you jump on the Zoom?
Lifeline.
So basically what you just said was, so Shay had an opportunity, you and her rode together, that was time together. That's the same thing as debriefing after the QA. So what I started doing, I don't know when I started, sometime 2 years ago, I started debriefing with our trainees, because they got it just like an exam. You take a practice exam, you got to review your wrong questions. So you can take it again and you know what questions you got wrong first. So when you do the presentation, if that person's doing the first 1 page, 2 page, 3 pages, then you take over. Eventually, after 10 appointments, they should have done the whole presentation up until the house, right? So every single debriefing moment, I can say, hey, Mama V, so what did you learn? What did you see? Tell me what you saw. What's different from this appointment versus the last, right? And then let me tell you what I saw as a trainer. So one day you can be, as skilled as me, right? And so I tell them what I observed, right? That's not so obvious to them. Then I say, well, you ready for your constructive criticism? And it's crazy. They're always looking forward to it now. They're like, yeah. Tell me what I did wrong. Tell me what I can fix, right? And I say, this is what you did. Now, if I have to give the same criticism again, I go, hey, listen, Mama V, I said this twice before, and I don't know if I said it not obviously or I wasn't clear enough. But remember, when you do this, you got to do this, right? When you ask for referral, you cannot ask, do you know anyone? You have to ask, who do you know, right? This is the last time I'm going to help you, because next time, if you do it again, I'm not going to help you. I'm going to let you go, and you're not going to get any referrals, and you will lose $10,000 of commission, more or less. But I'm telling you now, I do not want to repeat myself. I want to give you new adjustments to make, not old adjustments, right? New adjustments and new mistakes make us rich. Old mistakes keep us poor, keep us broke. So I want you to keep making mistakes, but just make new mistakes. I don't want to give you criticism on something we already talked about. Does that make sense? So if I see that they're doing something the same way, now I learn not to yell at them. Now I learn, okay, let me sandwich it really quick. You did great here. You know, you got to fix it here. You got to do great here, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully that answers that. That helps a lot. The debriefing helps a lot.
It really does.
Yep, that helped. Thank you so much.
It really does.
You too, Coach, both of them.
Absolutely.
She just had to remind me. Remind me.
Yeah, I learned a lot from Jen, right? People, we were talking about this. I don't have an ego. I call Jen, I call Shondell, and I call Shaq about licensing. I call Jen, I'll hit her all the time. Hey, tell me, what are you doing? Right? I learn from my kids every day. That's why I'm saying, you guys, while we have her, amazing leader. I've seen Jen grow in this business, and it's incredible what she's doing. And Lord willing, get the ring in the base shop. That's going to be a milestone. Which about 28 away, 28,000.
Yeah, I woke up at being at 75 this morning. So I got another direct deposit. So we're yeah.
So you're right there.
5.
To do that in a base shop, how incredible would that be? Amazing leader. And it wasn't overnight. It wasn't an overnight success, y'all. It was a marathon. But think about it. About to be 30, made $9,400 last month. 9,400. Not even 30 yet. This is the opportunity you all have. Well, how old were you when you came in this business?
I was 20.
20. So by 30, when she go regional vice president, she'll start making 20 grand a month, just like that. Because she can write 10 grand personal. She can build a team. She collects information. She gets products. She gets investments and life insurance. She gets PLPPs. She has an amazing team. She's an amazing leader. She has character. She's extremely coachable, takes criticism like it's nothing, which a lot of people cannot do, and understands that criticism is to make her better, not to tear her down, which is huge. Amazing. And not even 30.
Thank you, Shay. I look up to her so much, guys, because she's helped me so much. You don't even understand. I could give a whole essay on Shay.
Essay.
I came from Section 8, guys. I just want you guys to remember that, okay? So don't think about just because I went to college, you know. I came from Section 8, so it's, you know, not trying to celebrate anything just yet because we're not anywhere we want to be, but it's just an amazing opportunity. You guys got to take it by the bull by its horn and just run with it. All the training, all the resources. Gabrielle, you at SoundCloud. You can go on YouTube now and look at anything you want to do. Every single training, every single week is very similar to the last one. You just got to do it, right?
Yeah. And the fact that you came from Section 8, though, Jen, it's not about, it's where you are and knowing where you came from and where you're going. You're not where you were. Section 8 is a has-been. It will never happen again and ever. You've already eliminated Section 8 for your children now. Think about that. What? How many people you know make $9,400 at 30 on a job? How many you know? Let's all name them right now. Not very few. You sit down with people your age, older, they make $2,500. They make, not knocking, but I'm just saying the great opportunity that we all have. Came from Section 8, made $9,400 last month. We'll never ever have to worry about being on Section 8 ever again in life. Neither were her children. She has broke that generational Section 8, depending on the government. We can talk about that forever. All right, y'all, 3 minutes. Get on the blitz. Make sure you have your appointment set, right? Use the tools that we have. March Madness is here. We got about what, 12 days left, I believe it is, you all, 12 days left of the month. We still have time, but remember, today is all you have, all right? God bless, stay safe, wear your mask, jump on the blitz in 3 minutes. Bye-bye.